up, guys? So it's a rally for Jimmy Kimmel. They have Congress people speaking on it. Hasn't started yet. I honestly might sit on the ground right here.
No. No.
Yeah, it starts like right now.
Good morning, everybody. I want to thank everyone who's here, and there's a lot of people here today who stand up for the U.S. Constitution. We are grateful.
I don't even know if you could hear.
America, the biopsy who represents our TV and film and stage crews, with the Teamsters, with the Directors Guild, the Screen Actors Guild, and the American Federation of Musicians. So thank you all for joining us. We're also joined by SAG member and U.S. veteran Shannon Cordell, who sacrificed to defend the freedoms that we're privileged to enjoy. I want to thank you, Shannon, especially for your service and for joining us today. On your gathers in my picture here in the heart of Hollywood.
Can you hear at all, guys?
It's not about celebrities. It's not about politics or comedy. It's not about Hollywood. It's about the United States Constitution and the rights that we all care about. Our First Amendment, our right to free speech, is under attack. So let us call this what it is. This is senseless government censorship. Donald Trump said, nations their licenses to be taken away. He's talking about broadcast networks, and he's not talking about taking away anyone's license because of profanity or threats of violence. It's because of political speech that he doesn't like. Right. The FCC chair card threatened. Take action on Kimmel, or there's going to be additional work for the FCC. You can't get much more blatant of a threat
Sit on
than
the
that.
gross ground.
Now that is not regulation. It's an attack on our Constitution from the highest government officials. It's beyond clear that it's illegal for the FCC to act this way. Just last year, in NRA versus Willow, in a 9-0 decision, the United States Supreme Court reinforced. They wrote, quote, government officials cannot attempt to coerce private parties in order to punish or suppress views that the government disfavors. And stop. That the government disfavors. That case happened to be in favor of conservative voters. But the reason that this should concern all Americans is that this administration's actions threaten speech for both conservatives and liberals. This cuts all ways. In fact, even Senator Ted Cruz, an official who I agree with very infrequently, recently said that what Trump's FCC did was, quote, incredibly dangerous. And he said that the car quote, sounded like a mafia boss. So again, this is not a partisan issue, it is an American issue. Free speech is not a suggestion or a footnote. It's the very First Amendment of the Constitution. Because the founding fathers in their wisdom understood just how important it was in a democracy to have free speech. This was the government that they envisioned and that we have kept healthy for almost 250 years. It's clear that Trump's allies think the First Amendment comes with an asterisk. They think that it means you get free speech as long as Donald Trump likes it. But he does not get to silence dissent. He does not get to tell the American people what to say or what they can and cannot listen to. Donald Trump does not get to call on the Constitution to protect his ego. When Kimmel's show was pulled, it wasn't just his voice that got shut down, and we're going to hear from unions who are telling you that it's the work of hundreds of employees and workers, writers, actors, crew members, who all got the axe because of Donald Trump's thin skin. This is not just about a late night show, it's about jobs and it's about our rights as Americans. Now the FCC's job is to protect Americans, not the president's ego, and I would remind every corporation in America and that many of their business models cannot survive in a world where the government gets to tell them what to say. Everyone remembers back to their school days, if you give a bully your lunch money, they just come back the next day and demand it again. There's a time when we all have to stand up and say no, and that includes the people who run broadcast networks and other companies. It's time for everyone, all of us, to stand up for the Constitution. The First Amendment protects all of us, and we must all protect it. We are all here to say, you do not get to cancel the United States Constitution, not today, not tomorrow, not on our watch. So we have a lot of people that are going to be speaking today. Hopefully there'll be even more people than I was. First, I want to bring up the chair of the Congressional Creative Rights Caucus, the co-chair, Representative Judy. I'm Congressmember Judy Chu from the Pasadena area, and I'm co-chair of the Congressional Creative Rights Caucus, which works to protect our precious film, television, and music industries. And I'm here to say no to Trump's authoritarian crackdown on our right to free speech. Now let's be perfectly clear here. First, Trump wrote more than 2 months ago that Jimmy Kimmel's show should be canceled. Then, last week, Trump's FCC chair said that companies should take action on Kimmel, even saying that they could either do it the easy way or the hard way. And the companies got the message. ABC's largest distributor has made the FCC immediately followed the orders and preempted the show, and ABC took it off the air indefinitely. So this was not about comments that a comedian made about Charlie Clinton. This is about a president leveraging the power of the federal government to silence his critics. A plan has been open about months. And now he's saying that the FCC should go further and cancel the broadcasting licenses of networks that criticize him. Well, are we going to be bullied like that? No! Are we going to be silenced? No! This is the playbook of authoritarians, and every single one of us has a responsibility to stand up for our constitutional rights that are under attack. And this doesn't just fall on the shoulders of workers. We need corporations and their executives to start standing up to this coercion.
You can't glorify someone's demise and murder on television. It is obscene, grotesque, and pure evil.
The President of the
And
United
that's
States
the
does
media,
not control what
and that's the
information
evil that we're
Americans
facing
are allowed
today.
to see.
When people laugh and glorify someone's murder,
Somebody's trying to interrupt.
that is pure evil. Pure evil.
Oh God,
Please.
get some action.
Jesus Christ.
He's gonna yell over her with the megaphone so nobody could hear. Can't even hear him anymore because Oh boy. You can't hear a word he's saying.
Get out of my face.
Discretionary decision.
Here we go.
They can do
They
this
assaulted
the easy way or the hard way.
Get out of my face.
Language straight out of the mouth.
Someone gonna fight him? Alright, let me go see what's happening. Never mind, it looks like he's walking away.
We're not going to let you memorialize the murder of a man. This is pure evil. The man in front of his wife and children. This is pure evil. The face of evil is right here. The face of evil. Pure evil.
Protected by the First Amendment.
Look at the devil. Yes. Pure evil. Pure evil. Demoralizing murder. A group of people demoralizing murder. Absolutely ridiculous. And the media is soaking it up. We got into
From 11:00 to 12:30 p.m. Just for my own favor. If we see Jimmy Kimmel, we're going to watch those ads very carefully. And if we see alternative protesting, programming, we will be boycotting those who buy the time. It should be.
Thank you, Brad Chairman. Thank you. And now I'd like to bring up Congressmember Smith.
Thank you, Congressman Freeman, for organizing this morning press conference. I can sum up in one word why we are all here today. Freedom.
That's right.
Freedom is an animating principle of America. That includes the freedom to speak your mind freely without coercion or intimidation from the government. It's not only a principle, it is a strict law.
Got so many crackheads out here.
Supreme Court ruled in a unanimous decision that government
Yeah, we got this guy
cannot
fighting.
force third parties, punish or suppress views that government officials in his favor. And my message to ABC is very simple. You do not yield. Reinstate the Jimmy Kimmel Live show. Because what happens when you yield? The bullying comes after you again. And now the FCC chair, Brendan Carr, is threatening ABC because he doesn't like political statements made on the ABC show The View. And when is this going to stop? ABC, you have a choice.
Oh, he's still going.
Continue to be bullied, or you can stand up for yourself, stand up for the First Amendment, and vote the protection of the First Amendment, an amendment that generations of Americans have given the blood, sweat, and tears to defend. And if you do that, we will be with you, because we will not yield. We will continue to speak truth to power. I get to say things like Donald Trump that will cover up that file because he is all for that file. The White House orders our town homes to be prosecuted for $50,000 in a bag of cash and a bribe of the cover FBI agents. And the FCC chair, Brendan Carr, is a radical extremist abusing authority.
Alright guys, I'm going to only film on YouTube right now. If you want to watch, watch on there. Click on the link in my bio.
ABC solely you. Invoke the First Amendment, reinstate the Jimmy Kimmel Show, sue the FCC, and you will win.
Commerce that oversees telecom, oversees everything
Still got the crackheads tweaking out over there.
We didn't hear from them saying this is unacceptable. As a matter of fact, we asked for an oversight hearing, and they haven't used to comply. I want to thank Representative Gordon for bringing us here today. Today is about fighting for and protecting free speech. It's about freedom. Yes, expressing the opinion just like he does every night. The president would like to. That is not how America works. That is a dictatorship. That is against the principles of American free speech. We allow values in this country. It's time to stand up for everything. That we are hearing a lot of silence on the other side of the aisle. And Trump and his the other
It's not comedy, it's political hate. Late night comedy is done. Fallon is about to be excused as well. Memorializing and glorifying the death of a man and murder in front of his children is pure evil. Jimmy Kimmel was let go because no one is watching. Sponsors have pulled out. There's no money for them. He's out of there. Jimmy Kimmel, you're done. Say goodbye, Kimmel. You'll be beating houses and doors through it again. This time, that crawl is not going to be with you. He's taking a high road.
So I want to thank our colleagues, our humble community that are here today. We stand united with all of us who fight like our protecting our fundamental rights and our entertainment industry here in Los Angeles. We will not bend. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm Representative Gail Cisneros. I represent the 31st
Literally in the way.
Proud to be here today with so many of my colleagues. I'm proud to be here with the Writers Guild of America, the American Federation of Musicians, Screen Actors Guild, IATSE, and all of you here today. We're out here today to stand up for Jimmy Kimmel. Today we're putting our foot down on the Trump administration's unmistakable breach of the First Amendment. Free speech is a cornerstone of our democracy. We will not remain complacent when the president attempts to muzzle anyone even slightly criticized. The message that Trump is sending is very clear. If you don't agree with him, you are critical of
You're
him,
looking at him right now.
or he just doesn't like you, he's going to come after you. Right. But the last I checked, we're still living in the United States of America. We don't silence voices of dissent. We don't use, or we should be using our government to exert control over the speech of the people. We don't send our FCC chairman to shut down a TV show just because the president doesn't like him. Right. We cannot let our nation and all the ideas it was founded on slip away from us. If you are in the business of communicating with your voice or your pen, now is the time to stand up and fight for the First Amendment. Do you hear that? it is our right to free speech that is the hallmark of our nation. So thank you all for being here today.
Congress members and labor leaders who are standing strong because we are not going back. Thank you to every worker, every artist, every Angelino who refuses to be silenced because we are not going back. Hollywood is a symbol of creativity, of courage, of the fundamental right to free expression. And when that symbol is attacked, when voices like Jimmy Kimmel, Stephen Colbert, and others who have been pushed off the air through FCC intimidation, through political threats, or network capitulation, it doesn't just threaten them, it threatens all of us. And to the FCC chairman, to Sinclair Media, we have a message for you. Our democracy is not for sale. Refusing to be silenced. And I want to be very clear. This fight is not about one talk show or one network. This is about every single worker, every artist, every union member, every voice that deserves to be heard without bowing to the Trump administration. We know their playbook, whether it was the McCarthy era in this country or autocrats around the globe. They think fear will silence us. But we are here on Hollywood Boulevard in one of the most iconic American sites of entertainment, of free speech, and democracy. And we are not going back. We will not go quietly. We are even more emboldened to be here, to use our voices, for they are our power. Our voices
Bro, really?
are so mighty. They strike fear into the hearts of the people occupying
That was the
our
most
White
obnoxious
House.
thing I've ever seen.
What a disgrace to our founding fathers who used their voices to dissent, to oppose the ruling class, to seek freedom and opportunity for those who were silenced. As an American, as an Angelino, and as a humble public servant,
Welcome,
I
Club Brain
continue
Fog.
my-
Appreciate you.
to use my voice. I continue to call out those
There you go, buddy.
who abuse power, and instead uplift those who feel their voices don't matter. Today we are reminded how powerful an individual voice can be. So powerful that it lives rent-free in the mind of our president. We cannot succumb to politics of fear. We must stand strong and resolute, even if our voices are shaking and courage is the only armor we have. Because it is courage, not fear, what LA County is bringing today and every day. And right here in Hollywood, we are not backing down because we know when we fight, we win!
Will's favorite.
Today, and thank you for all the unions that are out here, because leave no doubt, LA is a union town. My name is Hugo Soto Martinez, council member from the 13th district here in Los Angeles, and I'm proud to represent Hollywood, the foundation of our district, internationally known, and it's the birthplace of artists, workers, creatives, and so much more. We're not only just fighting for our democracy and our right to free speech, but we are here to stand with our siblings from the labor movement. There are the 200 jobs hanging in the balance thanks to this blatant government censorship. Because we know that when the government can control where people work and what they say, there is nothing that they can't do, and we will not allow it. Weak men will try to silence us because they know that they will never have as much power as the people. It is the people that have the power, and especially here in the City of Angels. In the City of Angels, we have worked really hard to uplift workers, immigrants, and support the Hollywood industry. And we will not allow ourselves to be steamrolled by this weak person in the White House. Because I'll share with you here. LA is a union town, and we will flex our worker power to make sure we fight for everyone's speech. Because when we come together, workers, artists, neighbors, our collective power is stronger than their fear. And together we will fight. Because when we fight, we win! When we fight, we win! When we fight, we win!
On Netflix or other private, that's federal rules. So I just think that I used to work for Bob Hope.
You're like really annoying me, dude.
They chose I can remember, I don't remember Johnny Carson making any kind of statement when Martin Luther King was assassinated or any of his followers. He just didn't do that.
This is about the population.
No, I think he apologized. And I wanted Jackie Chan knows me. He's a Christian. He knows me.
This lady, no, nobody could hear her.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
Instead of working in the government, the FCC serves only one
love how people say I can't say a word or I can't hear a word like I can do anything. What do you want me to do? Tell her to speak up? Come on. Like what?
I'm First Vice President of the Great Hill Prosecution. I want to thank Representative Friedman for speaking us today, and thank Representative Farragut, Chief of Staff, for being here in support of all our representatives. The TGA was founded 90 years ago to ensure that direct district work and create protections from outside interference. While our membership has grown and local government has become broader over time, that founding expertise has become very who we are. The suspension of Jimmy Kimmel is one of a growing and alarming list of examples of companies capitulating to government pressure to censor creative expression and suppress speech is critical of the current administration. This trend is dangerous, it's harmful, it is wrong. The suspension happened because the government was upset with a single sentence in a talk show monologue, and their reaction from hundreds of hard-working union members out of work. And this kind of action has a chilling effect. How can any artist, a director, writer, actor, songwriter, create art or entertainment while under threat that anything they create might offend someone in the administration? But of course, that's the point of the question. This is not just about government. One of the most powerful global corporations capitulating government censorship should also be a pressure on our industry and our people. Every studio needs to stand up and protect their workers and the art and entertainment we create for them. We know there's a cost, but this is a fight for a founding American principle. This fight is bigger than any one company, union, show, or talk show host. It cuts across all of the areas in which every one of our union members work. This is about the foundation of our industry and our nation. Hollywood has the power to inspire and to lead. History is rife with examples of what happened when appeasement for the sake of profit is chosen over principle. We cannot make that mistake.
John, oh God.
My name is Tom Davis. I'm president of California Council and vice president of the International ITSC Americans. I'm here to speak about the 100 members of the ITSC who find themselves thrown out of work for no fault of their own. I'm here to speak out against the abuse that has impacted the lives of the crew members who have now lost their jobs because Disney bowed to the pressure.
My brother was literally right behind me and then disappeared.
Disney cowered and bent to the next part was seeking approval for additional accusations with the FCC. Instead, it would not air the Jimmy Kimmel Show. This brings additional questions. Who contacted you first? Did Brendan Clark call? We don't know. Or did Nexstar just figure out that it would be bad for business to allow Kimmel to continue? For almost 100 of these employees, though, it really doesn't matter. All the cameras would know is that they are now unemployed. For the grips, makeup artists, hairstylists, lighting technicians, editors, property person, art department, wardrobe workers, as well as many more, they are now forced to grapple with the reality that they have been caught up in a made-up culture war and have nothing of their own making. On behalf of the workers, we demand that Disney do the right, noble, and courageous thing. Bring Jimmy Kimmel back now. We urge you short, do what is right for these hardworking Americans to bring them back to work. Thank you.
John. 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 Oh my God, he's freaking dead.
Good morning, my name is Shannon Corday.
John.
I serve as an intelligence officer
John.
in the United States Air Force.
Oh my fucking God.
I'm stationed
I'm sitting directly in front of him yelling his name and he can't hear shit. John. John. Oh my God. Just move on.
North Korea, China, and Russia. Countries with strikingly different governments than our own. Since 1973, the end of the draft, our military service was volunteer for duty.
Literally.
But whether officer
Or it was
or
death.
enlisted, we must, every single one of us, swear an oath, not to the president, not to the government, not to the flag, but to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies. All enemies, foreign and domestic. Our military is the strongest fighting force in the world because we, the people, have invested in that outcome. But last week, it became very clear why foreign and domestic was language written into my oath of office. And now I see we must stand together, invested in our own civil liberties as Americans, because otherwise, what are we defending? I don't know about you, but I don't want my FCC chairman acting like Tony Soprano. I believe his comments were inappropriate and harmful to an open and vibrant democracy. In fact, those kinds of intimidation tactics or communication should set us apart from our adversaries across the globe. That is the kind of stuff they do in North Korea and Russia. Given recent events, we would be arrogant to think it couldn't happen to us here. I've seen firsthand what totalitarianism does. Our First Amendment rights to free speech, free press, to gather like we're gathering today, they are precious. They're what our fellow Americans have died to protect. We must never take them for granted. We must hold the line now. Every single one of us has a responsibility to rise up, to vote in presidential elections as well as local and midterm elections, and to hold our elected government accountable to the oaths they swore when they took office. I know a lot of people are exhausted. I'm an actor. I'm a proud SAG-AFTRA union member. I personally just want to be in Andor, not living in Andor. But I'll say this. It is our enduring duty as Americans to uphold our rights, not just for Jimmy Kimmel and the hundreds of people who work for him, but for the preservation of our Constitution that we all must uphold. Thank
I would ask him respectfully to go back and read that oath and understand it and defend the U.S. Constitution. That's what we are all here today. And with that, I want to thank everyone for joining us and see if anyone has any questions.
Even here. Bro, the helicopter's mad annoying. They got a helicopter right overhead, just loud as hell. She said, since you guys can't hear, what small action can all of us do to stand against the regime? There you go. Holy fuck, it's hot.
Can you give us your name and title again? Your name and title again.
Yeah, Laura Freeman, and which is where we are right now, representing.
Thank you.
She said, did you see any concerns with the comments he made? She said, no, she doesn't believe so. He only disrespected Donald Trump, which is what got him in trouble. Just repeating what they're saying. He's saying there's a Fox News helicopter overhead. And he said he doesn't know if they're doing it to record the event or to purposely disrupt it with the helicopter noise. Oh, now the helicopter's gone. There's Will over there.
About what the basis was for making this decision. Was it because they're worried that this administration is going to try to harm their businesses because they broadcast speech that the president doesn't like? That's the question that you ask the American public to get clarity on. Okay, thank you everybody for being here, and I think everybody maybe available.
Just touched his nasty little foot. Oh, there's Will shoving the camera in Congress people's faces. I want to see that guy sign. He's got to sign that says, Jimmy apologize. Just gonna. All right, get me out of here. Oh, there's Will yelling in people's faces.
But it was called the Honor Charlie Kirk Act.
He's chasing him down. What a gangster. He's still following.
I don't know what. Yeah, I think we should.
You voted. The name of the bill is to vote for Honor Charlie. You voted to Honor Charlie. How dare you? Shame on you. You could have sat there and made a statement.
I want to be in the back of the screen. He's still.
Against violence. Then it means that people who voted against it.
He told me he was going to do this.
What about this guy who's a slum? One of those Central Park Five, who we call like gang rapist, even though you don't even know he's alive. Then why did you vote to honor him? Shame on you. I'm gonna make sure every place you go, you're gonna be seen my face. And people are gonna learn you disrespected black people with them. You disrespected black people with them. Shame on you. This guy right here, Ted Lou, who represents the west side of LA, voted to honor Charlie Kirk along with you. And Freeman, you voted president. You didn't have enough guts to say, you know what? No, I vote against. You just voted president. This is the cowardice that we deal with in the Democratic Party. You can't control the Kirk. You voted president.
He's not a lefty, first off. Second off, you're not allowed to say anything bad about him because that's my friend, so shut up.
So it's like a weak way of going about it. You voted president. President. I did read the resolution. Why did you vote president? Why don't you have the guts to stand up for what you're doing? Here we go. Here's his chance. Don't listen to this guy. This guy is a coward who voted president when it came to honoring Charlie Kirk. Mr. Oversight. There you go. Answer. Don't stand in my way.
This guy's trying to block him.
How would you That coward right there voted to honor Charlie Kirk.
He's on fire today.
You disrespected black women with that. You disrespected black people. You disrespected gay people. You disrespected single women.
Why can't he talk? Let him talk.
Call the cops. Call the cops. I will. Call the cops. All Congress people are here. I'm going to confront them. That guy right there voted to honor Charlie Kirk. This coward. Every place you go, every event you're at, you're gonna see my face. I will go with the top on you. Look at the way these guys defend how. Call the cops to defend Ted Lieu, who defended Charlie Kirk. This guy voted to honor Charlie Kirk. That guy right there voted to honor.
He's not a lefty for the 10th time. Scott, exactly. He's still. He's trying to.
This is Hollywood Boulevard. We don't honor Charlie Kirk.
He's screaming Hollywood Boulevard does not honor Charlie Kirk. Let me get a clip of them trying to.
Toby.
Look, they got them all chasing him. He got a line of people chasing him. Oh my God, he's like running in circles. I can't even keep up with where he's going. Look where. I still hear him yelling, but I don't know where he's at. I still hear him. Oh my God. I think he left the little area though. That shit.
Where's that stimulus? Half of America is poor. Half of America is poor. Half of America is poor.
Alright, let me get out of here.
Oh, yeah. And they cut you off here after 9 months. Then we're supposed to go.
Excuse me. He's running around. Ow. Will! Will! Oh, is he still chasing? Will! You were like my favorite person on this planet. That's
What's going on, brother?
That was fire. That was some good shit.
I was blacked out.
That was badass. I know you said you were gonna, but I didn't know you were gonna go that hard. Like.
Well, I mean, when I got here, I wasn't expecting Ted Lieu to be here because he wasn't on the thing, and he was my main op. And then, what's her name? She was Judith Chu or whatever. Other congresswoman, she was just as phony. Ted Lieu got in my face and screamed, "I'm voting against violence."
I heard that.
I was like,
what the?
Fake ass shit. Ted Lieu is my new op everywhere he goes. Everywhere he goes, I saw Hugo. I didn't even give Hugo any smoke. I was confronting Hugo's.
Well, you were very busy.
Well, no, I confronted Hugo's David Aboud, his press guy, the guy who tried to keep me from coming into into the meeting, the town hall at one time. And he was like, hey, he was trying to tell me I couldn't be in there. The children's center, it's private property. I couldn't be in there for a CD13 town hall in my own district. And the lady who runs the program was like, nah, I want no part of that.
One of the Scientologists are out there. Go take a peek.
I mean, I don't even know what they were saying. I just figured it was a bunch of bullshit. Like, what leverage do you have to change anything? And if you're gonna do something, it's got to be grassroots, not some astroturf shit like this. You're standing around, you can't even hear what anybody's saying.
Literally could not hear a word.
Because they only have the cameras hooked in. Wait, my thing is,
I'm gonna check on what the Scientologists are doing before I get off.
like you're doing something completely wrong. And that's all they do.
You got the guy out there, yeah. He was yesterday too.
Red shirt?
The Dianetic shirt.
I might have to go sprint in the press.
Yeah, go for it.
I didn't even plan to scream. I wanted to get them on record where they stand on it. When Ted Cruz screamed in my face, I voted to stop political violence.
Wait for a car to not be there. You gotta get behind that white truck. Oh, he saw. You're too late. Damn. I know.
I mean, it was too wide.
Damn. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off. I'll see you guys later.